Tell us what brought you to see Dr. Kweethai.
I was at the end of my ropes, seriously, mentally, physically, emotionally. And I needed help that I couldn't do on my own, and I had been trying to figure out by myself and just couldn't do it. And I did everything in my means to go ahead and get the help that I needed to get. I knew that it was time.
So do you feel that you were at the rock bottom?
I was past that. I was in the depths of despair. So yes, it was, actually I was contemplating whether I wanted to live or not. It was very bad. There were things going on, and it just seemed to be a roller coaster of just going downhill and never going back up, and I didn't see a future. I wanted it all to end. I just wanted my pain to stop. I'm in remission from cancer. I had breast cancer. And I was told by my doctor that if I continue to stress, that can go ahead and come back. So that was always in the back of my mind, that I didn't want that to happen again. Yet all the circumstances that were surrounding me, everything that I was bringing into my life was just bringing on more stress. I am a single mom, divorced for about 5 years. And the man that I was involved with was abusing me emotionally, physically, again mentally, and I had just come back from being horribly beaten and had to have him thrown in jail. In addition to that, my home was in foreclosure. My career, I had my own business, and that was destroyed due to the relationship that I was in, as well as some things going on with my teenage son. My connection with my son was not good at all. And so everything, every aspect of my life, my health, my finances, my work, friends, I wasn't even in communication with any real friends because, again, I didn't want to feel like I was the person needing anything, so I just blocked everybody off. I went into my own little cave, if you will, and just kept dying.
So you came to see Dr. Kweethai a couple weeks ago, a very long session. Tell us about that.
It's the most insightful thing that's ever happened to me. I realized that everything that was brought into my life, I was bringing into my life, and why and how. It was, now let's fix it. My whole persona was completely different, and that was after just one session. So it was incredible that my life could completely change within 5 hours. I walked out knowing all my fears and how to address them and how to go to the next level and just remedy everything. Immediately, the following day, I got an offer for a job that actually is an excellent position. I went to court for my home, and that's been remedied. So the situation there, I'm not losing my home. I went to court and did a video affidavit on the ex-boyfriend. That was freeing, and it just released me from everything. So, and then my son, every day is becoming better with my son. I am now not attracting the scum of the earth. I am attracting men of a higher quality. Not that I need that right now. I don't feel like I have to have that in my life to go ahead and complete me, but it's nice to know. My energy, the nightmares are gone. Oh my gosh, the nightmares, they were horrible. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't function. It was draining me. Now everybody that knows me, that has run into me, sees me completely different. They want to know, actually, they want to know what I'm on. I have recommended you to several people, and in fact, I think one person is going to be coming in here quite soon. The things that I was concerned about with going to counseling, all overcome. One of the things was the hypnotherapy.
Mm-hmm.
That could be very scary, thinking that you're giving away control of yourself, and that you could have somebody implement thoughts into your head and stuff, and it was nothing like that. I was fully awake the entire time. I knew what I was saying. And the amazing thing is, the things that I thought were my hopes and dreams and fears, once I was under, and you asked me just point blank, where are you now? What are you thinking now? It wasn't like you were feeding any information into me. You asked me, and I had to give an answer that I myself didn't even know. So that was very insightful. I didn't even realize what the heart of my problem was. And the great thing is you didn't do something where my fear was, oh, she's going to say something about, oh, it was a terrible thing in my past with my mother and father and, blame it on that. It wasn't that at all. You never even mentioned that. You would just ask a simple question. What are you feeling now? Where are you hurting now? And it made me answer truthfully without any apprehension, without any thought of what would happen if I say it, It was the safest environment I've ever been in, honestly. And I was able to just find out so much about myself as well, things that I didn't even know. This past week has been so incredible. I mean, talk about a 180 in every aspect. Again, financially, emotional, new job, which I'm quite excited about, and traveling opportunity coming up. I'm excited about waking up in the morning. I really am. The best thing, I think, is that I have a peace now.
You sleep well?
I sleep very well. Every day is a beautiful day. I was in a car with an accident just recently. 4-car collision. Car completely messed up. We walked away without a scratch. And in fact, that day ended up being one of my best days because I ran into a friend that I hadn't seen in 32 years. I went to the ocean and spent the day just looking at all the waves and just the beauty. Threw some rocks into the ocean with all the fears. And I still had some issues with thinking that I wasn't beautiful, that, again, wasn't good enough, or that, everything.
Now you feel beautiful?
I do, because it's an inner beauty.
And an outer one, too.
Oh, thank you. I've never felt that, believe me. With the guys that I dated, they put me down every single time. But now I feel like it doesn't matter if there's a guy out there or not. I can only be the best that I can be, and that is good enough. In fact, it's not just good enough, it is awesome. It's an awesome experience. It's the real me. It's the one before the divorce, the one before the cancer, the one before the financial distress and heartache and abuse and everything. I'm finally back. And it's great because nobody's telling me who I have to be. Every day's a new day, and it's just getting better. I like me now.
Good.
Before, I wanted it all to go away. And now I'm looking